So, Steins Gate. And that's the beauty of it. I already said that. Hi everybody, welcome to Notes from Grace. This week we're talking one of my favorite things in the whole world, anime. Yes, and specifically we'll be talking about a great show that I recommend to everyone called Steins Gate. Steins Gate has been around for a while. It's not a new anime from this summer. However, it is definitely worth a watch because it is intriguing, exciting, cute sometimes, and funny. Not to mention a little tragic. I do not want to spoil this for anyone, so this will be a very spoil-free review / recommendation for you guys that have been curious about Steins Gate but know nothing about it and don't want to go on the internet and have everything spoiled. Because trust me, this is one of those stories where you don't really know what's going to happen, but you want to find out all on your own. So, let's start with the main basic plot. I just told you no spoilers, and trust me, there won't be any. Other than the fact that your main character, Okabe Rintaro, or as he likes to call himself, Hoin Kyoma! Is a wannabe scientist, and with the help of some of his friends, he starts experimenting with time travel. It's pretty funny how they do it, and I'm not gonna tell you much about it so that you can find it out on your own and enjoy it as much as I did. Now, time travel can be tricky, right? Time travel, yeah. I don't know if you can see my t-shirt. I'm wearing a unit t-shirt because I happen to like a little show about time travel called Doctor Who. And Steins Gate is not Doctor Who, it's nothing like Doctor Who. But, you know, there's the issue of alternate timelines and going back and going forward and how things change if you mess with the past. Sometimes change can be really good, sometimes it can be really messed up, and sometimes what starts out looking good can end up looking really bad, or vice versa. And that's the beauty of Steins Gate. It's a gamble. It's a little game with time streams and alternate realities. The story as a whole is definitely worth following just because it's not linear. Just as time is not linear. Come on, didn't you know that? Okay, so with that said, there are other things that you may enjoy about Steins Gate. For example, the theme song, which happens to be one of the most exciting anime intros ever. So, yes, if that doesn't get you hooked, then what else? Characters. And I have a little gripe with characters, very minor though, because there are only 2 male characters, which are not particularly attractive, and then a harem, if you will, of beautiful young women to accompany them. Which can seem like a red flag to some of us. I mean, harem is a pretty established anime genre. I myself do enjoy a little reverse harem here and there. However, I can't really take a story seriously if there's a lot of harem and moe shenanigans going on, which thankfully is not the case here. Yes, the ratio of male to female characters is a little wonky, but the male characters are not the only ones that are scientists, so I appreciate that there are some female characters that are into the sciences and time travel theories, so that's refreshing.
やっぱり落ち着くな。白衣。
Right? And there's not a whole lot of gratuity. Some of the characters, granted, have very ample chests and curvy figures, and they're all young and pretty. But that doesn't take away from the most important parts of the show, which is wonderful. The music is alright, I think. I don't really remember any particular songs that stuck with me, so it's not super memorable, but it's not terrible. It's not the kind of music that will make you wanna jam your ears with knives, which can happen in some shows. But not this one. Another really cool thing about Steins Gate is the characters. Each one has their own backstory, and they seem to spend enough time on each that you sort of get to know them and get to see some of their complexities and depth a little better than some anime that is really action oriented but neglects the characters. That is super important, because when you're following a story, to a certain extent, yes, the action is really crucial. But if you're not invested in the characters, eventually you're not going to be invested in the story anymore. Unless it's a really amazing story. And Steins Gate does have a really amazing storyline. But it helps that the characters are also likable and well developed. And they all have quirks that you're going to learn to like and appreciate.
ご飯もう食べたの意味で。
おはよう、オカリ。おーい、トゥットゥルー。
マイリー。
トゥットゥルー、オカリ。トゥットゥルー。
It's a series that has lots of unexpected turns, and so look forward to that. But heed this warning. It starts out very slow and very gentle. Okay, it kind of eases you into it to a point where if you're not marathoning this, there's not going to be a whole lot of cliffhangers starting out, which may make you not want to come back to it right away. That's what happened to me originally. I watched the first 3 or 4 episodes and thought, this is so slow. Oh my god. And I dropped it. And then I gave it a second chance, and I'm glad I did, because it is seriously amazing. Just give it time. Give it 5 or 6 episodes, and it will really start to pick up and flesh out into the anime gem that it truly is. And initially, just enjoy those halcyon days of slice of life / comedy cuteness that you'll get, because later on you will miss it. Right now, Steins Gate is available through the Funimation channel on YouTube. You can just look it up, and I think they have full episodes in both Japanese and English, depending on whatever your preference is. Personally, Japanese is the way to go. A lot of times the translations are a little wonky, and a lot of times the voice actors and voice directors don't understand that anime is not a children's genre as a whole. There's children's anime, but not all anime is for children, and so please stop dubbing things like it's Digimon.
Kiyoma's going out on a date? That's interesting. Here's your iced coffee, Meowster.
And rent. With that said, yes, pick whatever audio track you like best. I'm not gonna judge you if you choose English, but if you're up to it, go for the Japanese. You will be glad. And if you have a subscription to Funimation, you can also watch it on their website or through their app for Roku or iPad or iPhone or Android or any device that you have. It is also available on Hulu Plus and Hulu, so go for it. Give it a try. Steins Gate will change your life. Maybe. Or you'll just have a really fun time watching it. That's it for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to Christina and Zach. This episode is for them because I wanted to watch this show so we can talk about it. But that is all for today. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.